In this video, we're going to talk about chapter 12.4. We used to call this class 176, but it's 1325 now. And this is continued from last section, which is sketching curve. Last time we did the polynomial function, and this time we are going to have some rational function. So rational function is kind of like fraction. Let's look at this first example, and I will have this handout uploaded on D2L, so if you want to print it out, you can. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit more. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. Sorry about this, look kind of crooked. Look like a ransom note. So this is a real life example. Unfortunately, it's kind of mimicking what's happening here. I didn't plan on doing that. We have this example for quite a while. This is the graph of a function from the Dow Jones Industrial Average on a Black Monday, October 1987. So as you can see, on that day the market really fell a lot, and this is representing the hours. This is representing the Dow Jones Industrial Index. Okay. So at time equal to 0 is when they open, which is 9:30 a.m., right? And over here at time equal to 6.5 hours is when they close, which is 4 p.m. So we can see the market drop rapidly between time 0 to time 1, which is the first hours. So you can see from here, between 0 to 1, it dropped rapidly. And it went back up between hour 1 and hour 2, right? So between hour 1 and hour 2, you can see the graph went back up. So what happened next is it went up between hour 1 and hour 2. But after hour 2, it goes down and down some more, right? Then drop rapidly from hour 2 to the end of day. All right. So do we have a relative minimum here? Remember, relative minimum, we have to go down and back up, right? So we go down and back up here. It looks like that is a relative minimum value. The value here they gave us is 1,2074. 2074 with 1 is the x. I'm sorry, 2047. Okay, so that's my relatively minimum. And then the market kind of recover, right? So it go back to the relative maximum, which you have to go up and down, right? So relative maximum is this point, which is x equal to 2, hour 2. The corresponding value is 2150. And after that, apparently the market aborted the recovery. And do we have an inflection point? Hopefully you remember what reflection form is. Which inflection points mean you change from concave up to concave down, or concave down, back to concave up. So whenever you change the concavity, you have an inflection point. So let me see. This is concave up, concave down, and then it looks like something changed here. So even it's decreasing and decreasing, this is decreasing rapidly, like a concave up, and then this is like concave down. So it changed like here for the concavity, concave up, concave down. So it looks like this point is our inflection point, which is hour 4 and then 2006. So it dropped, the drop slowed down at hour 4 and then continue to drop, right? So even though it's dropping, it's more rapidly and it slowed down a little bit. So we can say it dropped down, the drop down, slow down at hour 4 and then continue to drop. So this is kind of showing you what it means in a real world example with the concavitive change and what it means when it go up and down, etc. So that's the first example.